Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. No. Terrible shot. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Gone through the air, but four more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
De Kock, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Ngidi with a great delivery there. Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
10 runs added in that over. India are 10 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Onto that early, that could be four.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for four. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Misses everything. Timed that perfectly.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India, 22 for none.
Oh, crisp, elegant, and in this case, definitely powerful. Fantastic start to the chase.
That's the one and only short one for the over. Always good to throw it in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, simple run out. That's out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Rabada sees the end of the over. A superb one it was. No runs and a wicket to show for it as well. Jensen from the Reliance end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed a lot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Some very good bowling, that over. They've controlled the power play beautifully so far.
Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Ouch, that looked nasty. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. Rabada with a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set, and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Everyone's gone up. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And gone. Straight to the keeper. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The bowler looks really confident.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Whacked away.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Rabada getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
Working the singles, occasional boundary. It's a good rebuild they've got going. Just need to keep it up for a few more overs before a counter-attack. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Power and precision in that shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
That is quite extraordinary. Dubé, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
You give that much width, and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
They've got through the power play with a very good run rate. They can afford to work the ball with a little bit more risk now.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Rabada with a huge appeal. End of the over, India are 71 for 7. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Picks up 4. A lovely shot. A pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. How will he reply?
That's a boundary save for sure. That's the over. India are 82 for 7.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Bosch coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive outside edge. Needs a direct hit. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Edged, unplayable. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle. 10 runs added there. India are 92 for 7. Ngidi from the Reliance end. Nearly gets the edge. Ngidi with a great delivery there. Misses everything. Oh, they took... off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. No. Terrible shot. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Over. India are 102 for 7.
Can he get the 50? good innings. That's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. India are 104 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Maharaj, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard-pressed to stop it. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Jensen, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Wow, that's missed a lot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone, brilliant caught and bowled. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the wicketkeeper. No more short balls this over.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. And that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary, though.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over. India are 132 for 8.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Edged it. Maharaj with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Over, India are 133 for 9. Jansen from the pavilion end. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers. Jansen has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. India are 142 for 9. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Finds the edge. Chakravarti staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10... wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
First over complete, and a good start for the batters.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Edged, unplayable. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cut through point.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Some adjustments to the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Bumrah, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Chakravarti, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Edge, but it drops safely. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder?
A change in the field, more emphasis on defence.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Power and precision in that shot.
You can't give that much width. Bowl out there and you get what you deserve.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Bumrah from the Reliance end. Oh, that's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Smacks that away through the gap.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
No. Terrible shot. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run.
A few moves made in the field.
Pandya, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses everything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
No point chasing that one, it is racing to the boundary.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. India managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Singh, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Reliance end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the fields moved around.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. Pandya from the pavilion end. Going with spin now.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's out. Caught. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Edged, unplayable. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. Fantastic running. Turn 2 into 3 there. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Out! Caught. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Stubbs taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Can't get that outside the ring field. a special catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Doesn't beat the infield. Patel will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Everyone's gone up. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Chakravarti ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here, with the field back trying to stop boundaries. That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Got that away nicely.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Fielders out now trying to prevent boundaries. Could open up more twos and threes.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Cuts that off well in the infield. This could be trouble. Yeah, they've held that. Brilliant work in the deep. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. With that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Pandya from the Reliance end.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. The bowler looks really confident. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Maharaj looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Pandya has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Chakravarti coming back into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Could be close.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rate has climbed.
Dubé coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now. Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get... it over the rope. The captain moves the field back a bit here. Trying to prevent boundaries. How will he reply?
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Overstepping. Just a little too eager on that delivery.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Bumrah back into the attack.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get forward.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Nearly gets the edge. Bumrah with a great delivery there. Going with pace now. Pandya over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Right out of the textbook. Off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. They've gone up here. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Was there an edge? This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Boomer from the pavilion end. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward. Got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings. All the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Dubé handed the ball. They'll need to keep it tidy here.
Have to go for it now.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
They need 3 to win.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away. A great victory, extremely close, right to the end. And to bring the win home like that is something special.
That's all from... Hello and welcome. It's an absolute scorcher here today at the Narendra Modi Stadium. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in their batting lineup. I reckon I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start with.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Massive outside edge. That looks gone. Wow, that's gone. First ball.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers. The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Smacks that away through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. That'll be a dead ball.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot, through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be four.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Singh from the pavilion end. Edge, but it drops safely.
Saw it early and went for it. Muscled it to the boundary rather than timed it.
Goes over the top with that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Tried to get through the tough early period. Now they'll walk off frustrated that they couldn't build a score for the team. Some adjustments to the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Pandya ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Bumrah, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Nearly gets the edge. Boomer with a great delivery there. Got that away nicely.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. No. Terrible shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A few moves made in the field.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh, they've done it again. They're taking everything out of the top shelf this match. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters. Pandya from the Reliance end. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Miller has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. What a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Cuts that off well in the infield. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Swept away, but finds the fielder. I'll get at least one here.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Patel has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Chakravarti from the pavilion end. Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, race to the boundary.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Singh, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
Pandya into the attack now from the pavilion end.
These moves by the captain should see the batters looking for 2s and 3s now.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, whack. Kicked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Singh back into the attack. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Tried to go over, but has gone straight to backward point.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Pandya from the pavilion end. Edged. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Massive outside edge. Doesn't beat the infield. Beats the field with a great shot. Pandya has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Gone, great catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Sharma from the Reliance end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Good fielding out in the boundary.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot. The captain making some adjustments to the field.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Finds the fielder with that shot. That looks gone. Gone, nowhere near making it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Sharma to wrap up the innings. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Maharaj ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
And the innings comes to an end. India will need 163 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
No. Terrible shot. Needs a direct hit. Whacked away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
It's going a long way. What a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed. It flew over the boundary.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Can't get that outside the ring field. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
1 gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Jensen, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Perfectly timed.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Rickleton, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Nicked it. That's a confident appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. 10 runs added there. India for 26 for 1.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Rabada coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Over. India are 43 for 1.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat. Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one. Can he come back with a dot ball?
He was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap. There's a chance if it hits. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Varma, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Rabada from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Rabada with a great delivery there.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Just too much height on that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Too straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, the run rate is soaring at the moment. They're well ahead of the required rate. Sublime stuff.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
A very professional innings, this passes 50, and certainly be looking to push on.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. Ngidi back on now. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. End of the over. 7 off it. India are 100 for 1.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Maharaj coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Good pick up, big chance. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Goes over the top with that shot. Yadav taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. 6 runs out of there. India are 106 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really put the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end now.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Maharaj from the Reliance end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Beautiful take. Caught and bowled.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Everyone's gone up. Dubé looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Trouble. No. Terrible shot. Massive outside edge. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Six runs added in the over. India are 127 for 5.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rate.
Couldn't get it through the field. Whacked away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Rickleton, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Brilliant diving stop. That's the over. India 138 for 5.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
It's another one. Same result. 2 maximums in a row.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Going with pace now. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Nearly gets the edge. Bosch with a great delivery there. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.